guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing my 26-week pregnancy update. So actually, as of me filming this, I'm not quite to 26 yet. I'm a couple days out, but hopefully by the time I get this video up, I'll be 26 weeks or very, very close. So okay, before I get started, I wanted to show you guys what I use to do my hair like this. I've done my hair like this lots of times on my channel over the years, and I usually get comments about it, so I was just going to show you guys, because I don't know if I've ever shown this before. This is what I use to make my hair like this. I love when I do my hair like this, but I do not do it very often. Like, I forget that I have this thing, and so I just don't use it very often, but it honestly, like, only takes me no more than 30 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes to do this. I just spray a bunch of hairspray on it and yeah. But I've had this, it's Revlon. I've had this 3-barrel curler thing. I've had this for like over 10 years. So I got this like way back when I was in college or sometime around then, and this thing is awesome. So it has lasted very well over the years, and I think I got it at Walmart and it was like not very expensive. That's how I did this to my hair. But yeah, 26 weeks pregnant. I can't believe I'm already at that point. Let me pull up my app. I forget what the baby's supposed to, like the size of the baby is supposed to be this week. So it actually still shows that the baby's the size of a papaya, which is what it told me for 24 weeks. So it also shows that he could be the size of a bunny. So at this point he should be getting close to 2 pounds, somewhere in that range, and he should be anywhere from 13 to 15 inches long. I have still been feeling sick, like my throat and like drainage and nastiness, and at this point I'm almost just gonna say that it's very pregnancy related. I've heard of nasal congestion being a pregnancy symptom, but I have not had a sore throat and been just like that, coughing and stuff all the time for this long, like ever, that I can remember. We're going on probably close to 2 months of me just feeling sick, like a cold, like a constant cold. And it's getting really annoying, but so that's going on. So if you, once again, if I keep having lots of cuts, it's because I'm like, my voice is cracking on me and I have to stop and get a drink. So I've got my notes today. So my last update, I was 24 weeks, and so that's basically 2 weeks ago. So in that time I did go to the doctor and I did my glucose test, which is the test for gestational diabetes. So I'll just tell you guys like how my experience was. I know it's probably different like doctors that you go to or hospitals or whatever, but this was my experience. So my appointment was in the morning, and they did advise me to like basically not eat breakfast, and if I did eat breakfast, to eat like protein only, like an egg or something like that. No coffee, no, like, you know, basically fast, you know, don't eat anything. But I did have 2 eggs before I went. So I got to the doctor and they gave me this little 10-ounce bottle of, basically it was clear. It looked like water, but it was a 10-ounce little plastic bottle, and it was, they asked me if I wanted orange flavor or fruit punch flavor. And I do have lots of friends and family members that have done this test, and they all advised me to stay away from the fruit punch flavor. They said it was nasty. So I got orange, and she gave me my little bottle, and she said it's basically like a glucose, like sugary type drink that you drink. And she said, well, you've got 5 minutes to drink this. She was like, you know, so take your time, you don't have to just chug it down. But I mean, it tasted fine to me, it didn't bug me, so I drank it very quickly, probably like less than a minute. And then she noted what time it was when I finished the drink, and I had 1 hour to hang out, and then they were going to draw my blood. So in my hour that I was waiting, I actually got to meet with the doctor, and we heard the baby's heartbeat and all those like basic checkup things that you do while you're pregnant. So then after my hour was over, they drew my blood, And they also advised me to get a flu shot because they say when you're pregnant, your immune system, is, not that great. So, and especially me being pregnant and we're getting into winter time and flu season and stuff, they really advised that I get that shot. I've never had the flu shot before, so I did get the flu shot over here. It was totally fine. It was like probably the least painful shot I've ever had in my life. Like, they told me it was a small needle, but I like didn't even feel it go in. And it was just my arm was a little bit sore the next day, but that was about it. But I got the flu shot. They drew my blood. That's been over a week ago, and I never got a call back or anything, so I'm pretty sure no news is good news on that. I think if they saw that my my glucose numbers or whatever they were trying to look for looked bad, I think they would have called me pretty quick afterwards, but that's been over a week ago, so I think we're good. So yay, don't have gestational diabetes. So I was a little worried about that because I don't know if there's any relation or not, but actual diabetes does run in part of my family. So I kind of had that in the back of my mind, like, could this come back that I have gestational diabetes? But I haven't heard anything, so I'm pretty sure we're good and I don't have it. And I did not feel sick or anything from drinking that drink. They say some women get sick, maybe even throw up after drinking it, but it was totally fine to me. I didn't notice anything. So I've still been having a ton of movement, which is good. Nothing that's painful yet, but he does tend to kick around more lower. Sometimes I feel it a little higher, above my belly button, but most of it I'm feeling a little my lower stomach region. I did finally get my husband to feel the baby move, and he's got to actually see my stomach move, when he's moving around in there. So that's pretty cool. But it hasn't been very easy for my husband to get to feel him move because he moves around in there all the time, and it is the weirdest thing. As soon as I'll feel him moving, and if my husband's around, I'll go up to him and I'll say, he's moving around here, I want you to feel it. So I'll put his hand on me, I'll lay on the couch next to him, have him rest his hand on my stomach, and then little guy just stops moving. It's he thinks it's a joke or something. He just, I don't know, he'll it's very hard for me to get him to move whenever I'm trying to get somebody to feel it, but he definitely moves around a lot. So something that I've been meaning to mention the last couple updates, and I forgot to do it. We have decided on a name for little guy, but you guys are gonna be mad. We're not gonna announce it, or I'm not gonna announce it until after he's born, just because it is a unique name that we came up with. Actually, my husband came up with it. It's a name we've never heard before, and I'm sure it exists out there somewhere, but my husband came up with it, and we would just like to kind of keep it private until after he's born. Of course, we did tell our family and close friends, but as far as me announcing it on Facebook or something to everybody or on YouTube, I haven't done that. We're keeping it semi-private, just because. So since we had our baby shower at the end of September, that gave us a really good idea of what do we need. So if you missed my P.O. box unboxing, and you haven't seen this background yet, we were able to find this crib. I've got a dresser drawer set over here, and then I have a changing table that all go together. We found them on Craigslist, so we bought them we went to somebody's house and bought them. Got a really good deal on it. They're in really good shape. The only thing wrong with it, I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but the people that had it before, their kids kind of chewed on the edge of this wood here, they're in the crib and they just bite on this, but it's honestly not that bad at all. It's all in really good shape. It's the set isn't very old at all. It all goes together, it matches. But we've been getting more of the bigger stuff that we know that we need. So we got all this stuff. We got a car seat and stroller. We have a pack and play literally right in front of me. The room is still a mess. That's why I haven't showed you guys or anything. But And I don't know if I'll do like a nursery tour because it's literally just like a tiny little room. But I got a pack and play, like bassinet kind of thing, and I don't know, an actual like bassinet, other kind of bassinet. I don't know. We've got a lot of stuff, and we're getting very close to, I feel like, being, you know, like we've got everything. So I've been getting that stuff. So we got a lot of stuff at our baby shower. I had one of you guys ask if I would do a video showing what we got at the baby shower, and honestly, I've got it like everything put away and organized for the most part, so I don't really want to drag everything out. But we got very blessed at our baby shower. We had a lot of family and friends get us a lot of good stuff, and it would be hard for me to get all of it around and like show you. And then I also, like I said, I did my P.O. box unboxing. If you haven't seen that, I'll link it up here. I got some stuff from you guys that is going to be very useful for baby, and yeah. So we're just feeling a little more prepared from getting all of this bigger stuff out of the way. Something that was going on like in the last week was I started getting like a super sore neck and like upper back, like shoulders kind of area. And like it was probably the worst I've ever had. And at first I thought, well, my first thought was I slept on it wrong. I slept on my neck wrong or whatever. But it kept hurting like the next couple days. And I'm pretty sure I figured out what it is, because since illuminating this thing, my neck has started to feel a lot better. So I told you guys, and I showed you guys, that I got a pregnancy pillow, which it's like a big U-shaped kind of pillow. It's a very, very large pillow. I have a love-hate relationship with it. I love having the big sides, like on each side, like it's like basically having two body pillows on each side of you. I love that because all I have to do is like turn around and it's there, and it's just comfy. But I figured out that the actual top of the U, if that makes any sense, like the part that's supposed to be the pillow part for your head, I figured out that it was a little too fluffy slash, well, I don't know how to explain this. Fluffy but firm. That doesn't make any sense. Basically, it was making my head like being up too much. Like it was too much pillow. And that was what was making my neck hurt, because I'm still using the pregnancy pillow, but I've flipped it now. So where the U part, where my head would go, I've put it down at my feet. So I'm using an actual pillow, and then I still have my two body pillows on each side of me, if that makes any sense. So since swapping out the pregnancy pillow that way, my neck is starting to feel a lot better. But man, it was pretty bad. Like I was to the point, I mean, it's still sore, but I was to the point where I couldn't really even turn my head all the way, and it was like not fun. I think that is about all that I have to talk about. I'm gonna show you guys my belly. Let's see if I've got the camera angle already. Oh, looky there, we're already at a good camera angle. So I love this sweater I got. It's a maternity sweater, because you can see it's got this ruching on the sides, but it is so comfy, and I got this at a secondhand like maternity store. But here is my 26-week pregnancy belly. I'm still rocking these maternity jeans. They are just so comfortable. So I'm pretty much just wearing jeans, and I do have some pregnancy leggings that I like to wear around the house, but there's a front view. I don't know. But here's where we're at in size. Once again, just feeling a little bit bigger and bigger every week. In lots of places. Guys, oh my gosh, I just remembered something. I got my very first stretch mark. Well, I've had stretch marks from like puberty back in the day, but I got my first stretch mark I found the other day. And it's not on my stomach. This might be TMI, but I've got a little stretch mark right under my boob. Hopefully just the ladies watching at this point. But I have like a tiny little, I mean, it's a stretch mark. It's a little red stretch mark right on the underside. I was like, oh, hello there. Great. How many more of these we're gonna get? But I haven't found any on my stomach yet, so that's good. But that I was just talking about, they have grown a lot with this pregnancy. I haven't mentioned that too much. just because I feel a little bit awkward about it, but I shouldn't feel awkward about it. I probably went up like 2 cup sizes already, and it's, yeah, they're gaining weight just like my stomach, I guess. But anyways, hopefully that means I'll have good luck breastfeeding. I don't know. But anyways, that is it for my 26-week pregnancy update. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe if you haven't already, because I post a brand new video every single Friday and other days sprinkled in between. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!